Hi, some updates on the war on the people of Eastern Congo. This past weekend, in a blatant violation of international law, of signed ceasefire agreements, and several ongoing peacekeeping processes, M23 captured yet another territory in the east of the DRC's North Kivu province. This time it was a fishing village on the shores of Lake Edward. Lake Edward straddles the border between the DRC and Uganda, and this fishing village is a strategic location because it borders nearby Uganda, but also borders the Virunga National Park, and also other key territories like Beni and Butembo. This is a very significant military operation by M23 as it continues to gain even more territory in this region. The ceasefire agreement that was signed in Doha under the mediation of the emir between both countries out the window. Honorable Miss Therese Kwamba Wagner, the DRC's foreign minister, alongside her Rwandan counterpart, were in Washington, D.C. under the mediation of Marco Rubio, the U.S. Secretary of State. There they agreed that they would respect each country would respect the other's sovereign territory and work towards a lasting a peace agreement. And that agreement was supposed to be come to by May 2nd. And then in and around that same time, this happens to this fishing village in the east of the DRC. It is exacerbating the humanitarian crisis there. More terror, more uncertainty for the people, a lack of things like food. The fishing operations in this area, in this region, food from this lake is a staple. So all of these things are going to make this a very precarious situation for the civilians here. And Dr. Denis Mukwege, the renowned Congolese gynecologist, he wrote a letter to the president of the DRC, telling him that these peacekeeping processes that obviously are not being respected, that obviously don't mean anything to these key players. Dr. Mukwege said that these peacekeeping processes are very opaque, they're very secretive, and they exclude the people who are suffering the most. They exclude the people who are most affected by this conflict, by this war in Eastern DRC. Please continue talking about Congo. Please keep up to date with what is happening over there. A few news outlets have reported this news, but let's continue keeping eyes on Congo. Thank you for listening, and free Congo.